Hello, we are the West Coast Action Alliance, and we have created this video to call attention to the effects of war games over the sacred and beautiful land of the Olympic National Park. This area includes the last remaining temperate rainforest in all of North America. It is the quietest region in the country. 8 tribal nations and hundreds of thousands of residents live here, and more than 3 million people come to visit each year. The U.S. military encompasses thousands of square miles of operations in the states of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. Apparently, this massive area is not enough. Right now, the Navy is trying to expand the area in which they engage in electromagnetic war games, threatening and endangering the lives of many animals, migrating birds, and millions of visitors and residents, not to mention the reduction of the value of the property we live on.
The U.S. Navy map you see here depicts where hundreds of Growler jets will be carrying out electromagnetic radiation war games in the Olympic National Park and Forest.
My name is Dar Jamail. I'm a staff reporter for truthout.org, and I'm here to talk to you about a very important story that I've been covering about naval plans to conduct electromagnetic warfare training on the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. And if the Navy gets their way, what the plan is they would be flying Growler jets, which are the loudest jet built on the planet today, beginning September 2015 over Olympic National Park and Olympic National Forest, conducting electromagnetic warfare training exercises. And what it would entail specifically is 2,900 training events per year, 260 days a year, flying at times in trios of jets, up to 16 hours a day. And the electromagnetic warfare training events would go on indefinitely. It wouldn't be just for 1 year. And this would have tremendous impact on the ecology in the region, the wildlife, and a very significant human health impact as well.
Hi, my name is Karen Sullivan. I'm retired from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service in Alaska, where I work with endangered species, and I know what a public process is supposed to look like. I am very concerned, as are a lot of people on the Olympic Peninsula, about the Navy's plans to expand their activities and basically turn the Olympic National Park and Olympic National Forest, the skies overhead, into an electronic warfare testing and training zone. We don't know yet what the impacts are going to be to wildlife on the Olympic Peninsula because no studies have been done by the Forest Service to verify or validate what the Navy's claims are that there will be no significant impacts. This is a problem. In terms of endangered species, the definition of no significant impacts means that it will not cause the species to go extinct. There's a lot of room up to that brink of extinction to cause significant impacts in the public's mind.
Another significant impact that the Navy continues to play down is jet noise, which is also interesting because the Department of Veterans Affairs itself released a report recently that showed they are spending over $1 billion a year alone dealing with serious cases of hearing loss resulting from naval jet noise. And in that report itself lists jet noise as, quote, a serious health risk, end quote. There have been numerous studies from several different agencies, including the Navy itself, that directly contradict the claims of both the Navy and the Forest Service that believe there will be, quote, no significant impact from these training exercises.
This is a huge concern to a lot of people. What is the effect of jet noise in wilderness areas? What happens when the wilderness soundscape no longer exists? These are biosphere reserves and World Heritage sites, and people come from around the world to visit these places. What's it going to be like when jets are flying overhead often and there is no more silence?